Hello, what's up, everyone? I totally didn't tell Alessandro I was going to intro this, but I'm doing it anyway. We're here. We're playing Devil May Cry 5 just a little bit early. It's unlocking tonight.
Yeah.
For all of us people who haven't gotten a chance to have been playing it as long as you have. But we've got some real good things lined up for you guys.
Yep.
So we're going to be playing from the beginning, but we're going to be playing with the live action cutscenes on, which if you don't know about that, you're in for a visual treat.
Yeah. This is a you know like those like joke videos online where like they try recreating the movies.
Yeah.
In like the worst, like cheapest possible way, but it's like it's got this really like fun charm to it that you kind of like really admire.
Yeah.
That's basically what you're gonna watch right now.
It's fantastic. I actually started up my first playthrough of this game using them. It was probably a mistake, but that doesn't matter. Let's just get into the game because you guys don't want to see us.
Yep.
So we're just hanging out here listening to some jams before we started off.
Some jams.
But yeah. I've only gotten a chance to sit down and play this once. I literally played through from mission 1 to 9 in one sitting because I was having such a great time. But yeah, take us in here. Start this thing up. Like light it up.
We're gonna go to the beginning of the game, right?
Yeah, the first mission, start from the beginning. Let's not get too crazy. And again, it's going to be a fun time because of the live-action cutscenes, and I think it kind of preserves... It doesn't really spoil stuff very well.
Not really.
I feel like I don't really know exactly what's happening, so I feel like this is a good way to do it.
All right. Let's do it.
Yeah, hit it up. What's up, Gray Fox, Box Knight Crime, Sven, Adam? See all you guys hanging out. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. I hope you're all ready to get into some crazy Devil May Cry stuff. I'm gonna mess with the volume a bit. Because I know you guys are probably going to want to hear things and... Oh, buddy. So I think we're actually getting... Yeah, we're starting off with it. So it's a mix of real-life actors with cutscene concepts. Some of it gets real wacky.
Yeah.
So they're all supposed to be looking up at that tower that we just saw. But they're pretending. Is load time manageable? Load times haven't been pretty bad, or that bad at all. At least in my
長い
experience.
付き合いだが
I don't feel too bad talking over this either
こ
because
んなに手こずって
I feel like a lot of you might not understand the Japanese that's happening. But yeah. High five to Alessandro for the history of DMC. Him and where did that Jean-Luc did not eat that pizza in one go. I had a slice of it because I helped carry the CRT
大
monitor.
丈夫なのかよ
Oh my god.
探偵
He actually shared some of that pizza after.
Yeah, you
so-
did. But yeah, it was a fantastic job writing all that. It was a lot of research that you
びっ
did.
くりしたらさ
You and Jean-Luc
本当に俺が無理
and
する
Richard,
のあった
I
のか
believe, did some of the editing too. It was a really good video, and you should definitely check it out after you're done watching this live stream. But yeah,
あの悪魔
So here's a trio of characters. That's the main villain, in case you couldn't tell.
that's the bad guy.
お前の右腕を奪い強大な力を身につけて
So we've got V with his fake drawn-on tattoos, and we've got Nero hanging out. Shadows.
遅れるあ
He's so fast. Oh, and there's his bird companion.
Nope, we're playing on Xbox One X right now.
妙なやつ
Yeah, this is Xbox One X, so we've got the strongest console experience, I believe. Ah, Nero misses his arm.
あのデカブツに
And here we are, jumping into gameplay right now.
Yeah, let's do it. Don't use the Andrew WK outfit if you don't
Nah.
want to. That's
Alright,
fine.
We can just stick with the original.
Yeah.
For consistency, of
Yeah,
course.
that's the most important thing. You
Yeah.
need to match up with these live action
Exactly,
actors
yeah.
so much.
Look, playing with the white code versus the live action blue code is
Yeah,
going
right.
to be very
it's-
noticeable.
It's a real clash.
Yeah.
When's the PC version getting released? I believe at 9 p.m. Pacific, 12 Eastern is when the actual release happens. They put out a chart with all the times it goes live, and I think that's what it lines up with.
Yeah.
So,
There
yeah.
was some concern initially that the PC version was going to release later, but that's
Yeah.
not the case. So every version will be out. Every version of the game will be out at the same time.
So I'd be really bummed if it weren't. So this is the kind of like weird prologue setup that they've got where this feels kind of like you're heading to a final confrontation. And that's a heck of a thing.
Yeah.
Got our first enemy here. We want fun. The fun's on the way. So you should have some of the stuff that I've unlocked too, because you're using
I could take you with no arms.
that file. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's a little loud. Live action stuff is cool. It gives me Resident Evil opening vibes. Yeah. It's kind of a really cool feature to include. Just like, hey, here's all this footage we have of us concepting this out with real people. Let's just throw it in the game.
It's a real nice touch.
trust you.
Yeah.
I kind of wish more games would do that. Like, just have that little.
It's little features,
Yeah.
little extra things. I feel like Capcom with this and Resident Evil 2 recently have been doing a lot of really cool bonus features, like being able to change out music is in both games, so you can get like the original score for Resident Evil 2. You get some of the original songs for Devil May Cry and change the battle themes out. Just having all those options is really cool. What difficulty is this? This is the hardest one that's unlocked at the beginning.
Devil Hunter.
Devil
which
Hunter, there
is
you
basically normal mode.
Because you unlock more as you go on. Poor Alessandro could have been using his actual file, but there are some spoiler things that might come up, and we wanted to save you guys from that. So we're using my not completed file.
Presently, I am on Dante Must Die mode, which is one of the hardest modes in the game. There's 2 other modes that unlock after that, but
It's kind of like a bit of a random roulette lottery situation. You don't know when you're gonna get one of these cutscenes. Look at that bird!
you gotta use your imagination, though. He's like, that's the bird. That is Griffin.
I'm gonna say again too, like when I did my first playthrough, I turned on these cutscenes, and the people who play V's cat and bird, they earn their paycheck more than anyone else. I'm sure we're gonna get into it, but I hope that we see some of the really cool ones that they do. 2 players, 2 stories. So there's like a weird multiplayer thing that happens in this game, where it's not like you can invite your friend to do co-op or anything, but if, say, it's kind of like Resident Evil 6, where if you guys are 2 people are playing at the same part, there's intersecting story paths, you can actually have someone playing like on another part of the map as another character with you, or it'll take like a recorded version of them, and every time you go into one of those scenes, it'll say featuring, oh, see, like this.
Yep.
We're about to do this fight with Adelac. Yeah. Interesting cutscenes. Yeah. Oh no, Dante got thrown down.
Yep.
I love it so much. So we got Trish, we got Lady. Everyone's in a bad way.
Yep. And here comes Nero. He's supposed to have 1 arm, but it's all right.
So he has 2 arms. It's also kind of interesting that in a lot of these cutscenes they used DMC4 music, because I'm guessing they just didn't have the music at the time to do it. So I have 21 by 9. I don't know. I haven't played. I don't think I have a monitor for that at my desk if I did play it. But here's hoping. I'm sure there's more information on like the Steam page or something for like the PC version or something like that. But
All right, here we go.
the dude playing Griffin in the live action scenes, it does deserve an Oscar, Joseph. I agree. So this is a fight where you can probably flex a bit, but you're definitely meant to not win.
Yeah. It is possible to beat this fight.
It is possible to beat it.
You get like you get like a neat surprise at the end if you beat it. Oh, God.
He's slowing you down. He's got the lasers. Are the cutscenes on by default? Or do you have to enable them? Oh, you have to enable them. They're a completely separate thing. I think they're actually only in the deluxe edition too. I don't think they're in the default one. I want to play it. I want to play it too. I played it like a week and a half ago, and I haven't like stopped thinking about it. I can't wait for tonight when I just get to do more Devil May Cry. Is the game online? The game is online. I was explaining it a little bit earlier, but like, it'll pull either replays of people who ran through levels with you before, or it'll play with actual people who are doing it at the same time. And you can do like, this is kind of like Bayonetta style, like you're both fighting the same fights. How many bosses? I don't know.
I believe there's about 13.
13 you're feeling?
Yeah.
Oh. So that's a pretty good number. So you're just kind of holding on here. You're just.
I want to see how
going for
far
it
I can go.
This is also a good time for you to see what skills I've unlocked and what skills I haven't.
Yeah,
unlocked.
it's very noticeable what you don't have. Having played like through much of the game already.
I think the last, because I have like I try to get the ground moves first because I like those a lot. Except for like the delayed hit combo in the air, that deal. So I have like the forward foot dive. I think I don't have any of the like dashing things in the air though. But yeah. Look, I played through Chapter 9, so how can I know how many bosses there are?
Alright.
That's just how it works, my dude. Yeah, that is a good point too, Joseph. It's been a long time between Devil May Cry games, and it's kind of rad that like it's happening like tonight. We're finally getting a follow-up to 4. So I think DMC was a good holdover. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty good game. understand a lot of people don't feel the same way, but that's alright.
Oh, got him.
Dude, you're just going for it. Like you're not actually gonna try to beat it, are you?
We'll see what happens.
All right, cool. I'm down. Whatever.
It's not gonna happen though. Like,
Yeah.
I got one more hit, and I'm.
See what Jay doesn't realize is I'm actually clairvoyant, and I can tell exactly how much content is a game before I play through all of it. Disclaimer: I'm not clairvoyant, and I'm not a game whisperer. Yeah, everyone either ignores DMC or they just don't like it because Dante was so different. But he's a bit rude, but God, the level design in that game is fantastic. I enjoyed most of the music. I like the combat a lot. Man, the bosses were also kind of easy, but that's fine. There it is. Whew. Yeah, that's a thing for you to try. Oh no, the Nero toy got.
Yep.
That bird guy. Every time. Yeah, I like a lot of stuff that Ninja Theory does in general. I really enjoyed Enslaved too. It was a pretty good time. Oh, he's got his devil trigger on. You can tell because he has his duct tape hat. I love that like cuts between the toy so much. Don't do it. You have so much to live for. Yeah, the Birdman is too good. We got some rocks falling in. So we were joking about it in the office, like what would our Halloween costumes be for this year? So a lot of people went as Yakuza characters last year because it was the year of Yakuza. But then we're like,
V out actually, like, you know.
yeah, like why not dress up as the live action actors from the Devil May Cry live action cutscenes? Where's the gameplay? We just fought a boss and now we're in a cutscene.
They really put so much effort into this. Like, you can tell they're like really into it.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And yeah, the duct tape rebellion is A+. Oh no! It's falling backwards on the flipping ladder. That's so good. You guys trolling, this looks like a bad Japanese movie. These are the live action cutscenes that are included in the special edition of the game. This is for real. This is as real as it gets. Oh. Yeah, we're about to get back into some more gameplay here real soon. Yep. Oh no! Look out! The little toy is just getting impaled.
Oh no! Oh.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. Yeah, Rebellion broke. It's snapped in two. Nero's visibly angry. See, this is great. I think we have a good time watching these, but it doesn't give away too much of the story. Like, you know, you kind of get what's going on, but oh, and then when it does the freeze frame, it actually takes the last frame from the movie, which is fantastic.
All right, let's keep it going.
Yeah, keep it rolling through.
And that was actually another player at the time.
Yeah, there was another person who was actually there.
You know what? I
Give-
think he
Give
did
him
a
a
good job,
stylish,
you know.
yeah. I didn't see
He's
him at
earned-
all,
He's
but
earned it. Yeah.
give it to him, yeah.
So that's a part of the cameo system where you know, you'll either play with ghost data or actual players, and in some cases you'll actually be fighting alongside these other characters, and they could either be AI controlled characters or, you know, sometimes played by other people. And,
Oh, this is good. This is one of the top tier live action cutscenes, because this is from the trailer, the first reveal trailer, basically. So if you remember the reveal trailer, you're gonna see some stuff that makes sense here. Hit that radio button. Oh, DMC5 or Judgment? I feel like I'll be able to get enough out of DMC before Judgment comes out to enjoy both, but I'm very excited for both. It's a hard call.
ところでどんな気分だ
I love the van rig so much because it's just a bunch of chairs.
This really feels like, you know, like theater you do like in school or
Yeah.
something. Like, you know, okay, this is the wall. Okay, and this is like, you know, this is your car.
This is the radio.
This is the radio.
And here's your wheel.
Yep.
It's kind of really endearing.
Yeah.
Like, I really like it. Like, you can see the producer in the back just kind of like, "Oh, don't mess it up this time, I swear."
Yep. This other character that just came in is Nico, one of the new characters for DMC5, and she's really, really great.
She's fantastic. Top tier.
おいニコ
Oh, you guys aren't ready for this part. This is so good.
It has the old music in it.
Yep.
Oh, no.
音が飛ぶ
They just run them all over. Leaning out the side of the car with the gun. Ugh. The cardboard representations just getting thrown around. Ugh. And this is the part. This is what sells it. This is so good. The green screen cigarettes floating in the air. The green screen man just wiggling. It's so good. Oh, man.
Fantastic.
Sure, it's a real Will Smith situation. The cigarette's just for the look. She doesn't light it. And they roll on like nothing happens. You got that classic cursive logo. It's perfect. It's like children playing the in-game cutscenes with their imagination. Yeah, it's really endearing. Like, it's the only word I can think of to describe it, outside of being hilarious, obviously. But it's kind of cool, like how into it they all are.
なんだこれ悪夢俺は悪い夢
No. Oh, thank goodness they came in to save the day. The canned sound effects, too.
さっさと逃げな。あとは俺が引き受ける。無茶だ。相手は人間じゃないんだぞ。
やらせてやれ。奴は悪魔退治させるもんだ。
Gray Fox, I wouldn't be surprised if that would be the case.
Yeah, for real though.
He's got like a heating glove on or something? Or
It's that homemade double breaker.
they really should have like just made that as like one of the joke double breakers you can get in the game.
Yeah, right. Like modeled after
Yeah.
like what he actually uses in these live action cutscenes. There's some good extra ones though. The pasta breaker's pretty cool.
The pasta breaker is actually pretty a really solid double
Yeah,
breaker.
I thought it would just be a joke, but here we are.
And of course the Mega Buster, which is
Oh, yeah.
actually legitimately good.
Kind
Like,
of broken.
Yeah.
Almost. I'm not willing to call it right away, but
All right. Huh? You have no double breakers.
you gotta
right now.
pull them out of the box.
You know what? Let's fix that right now.
I think I've got like 76 punchlines. Not actually, but
Okay.
I do have a couple of punchlines.
We should definitely get the Mega Buster though, right?
Yeah, go for it. I'm down. Let people see what it is. I'm sure we'll pick one up on the next level anyway, too.
Yeah. So we can have it now though.
But yeah, go equip them.
This is a good one. The Tomboy. It's actually a pretty solid
Yeah,
one.
yeah. I really like the Buster Arm a lot because I love dunking in Devil May Cry 4, so that was a good one for me. Show us the Mega Buster. That's what we got, Box Night, coming
Got
up
it.
for you right now.
All right, let's. So basically, the beginning set was just a bunch of like overture, like
Yeah.
But you know we're just gonna
We're
have
beyond
fun.
that point.
We're gonna have fun with it. All right, which one do you want to start off with first?
Let's do Mega Buster since Box Knight wanted to see that first.
Okay, Punchline.
Punchline's always good.
Yep. Tomboy.
Yeah, put your Tomboy in there, and then
Buster Arm.
Buster Arm.
Then
and,
of course the overture.
Yeah, 'cause you gotta have the basics.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Nero actor actually looks kind of like Nero. Like
Yeah.
it's a pretty good lineup.
All right, let's do it.
Mega Man's glove. I'm sorry. It's my bad.
But of course, we're not going to see the Mega Buster in the cutscenes because we're using the live action cutscenes.
There are still some cutscenes that aren't live action,
Okay.
so it'll still pop up sometimes. Bought the deluxe just for the cutscenes, totally worth the extra $10.
And there's
exactly.
actually some special animations.
Yes,
when
like
you-
if you jump, the jump one is what really gets
of
me.
course, the slide.
Slide is what makes it really good.
And
You shoot. It actually charges up the shots. Ugh. He did that jump for real. I like that. Like none of the Devil Breakers that I've used feel like they're throwaways. Like all of them have really good uses. This man's as confused as we all are. Haven't played DMC since 2. Oh, you've got so much to catch up on. I think you definitely play 5 if this looks like it. I mean, this isn't entirely indicative of the entire experience, what you're watching right at this given moment. But if it looks like something you want to do, this one's pretty good. Oh, it's definitely optional. If you're not someone down with seeing the silly live action cutscenes, it is entirely just an option.
yeah, you're never forced to watch anything like that if you don't want to.
It's more of a thing, I guess, for being silly. Just seeing kind of what the creative process is if you're one of those people who's interested in that. But the game does have regular cutscenes. You're totally fine. That's also the reason why we kind of like made sure to put it in the title. Like it's a completely extra thing. You have to get the special edition of the game to actually have it like available. But we saw it as kind of a way to kind of avoid maybe massive spoilers, you know, because it's more of a fun experience just to kind of watch that.
Why are they collecting human blood? It's not just about feeding. There's something else.
This guy
There's
over
something
here.
else. Yes, like Zed Sled said, it's just a nice option to kind of have.
I'm glad it's here, regardless.
Yeah, exactly. Box Knight wants to know, are the arms upgradable? They are not.
No, they're not.
Yeah. You get more arms as you go through the game, though. So you get to kind of experiment and move around with your loadouts a bit.
And Nero does the iconic Mega Man jump.
Yeah.
And let's get that barrel.
Oh yeah,
here.
deluxe edition. You know the one that has the extra content in it. Whichever they
deluxe
call
edition.
it. Yeah. It's just I misspoke. I bought mine months ago and redeemed the code so fast I didn't even see what it was actually called. Sure, you also get to change the battle music to any of the jams from DMC 1 through 4. So if you're like, I don't like the new Dante battle theme, I want Nero's battle theme from 4 as Dante's battle theme, you can switch that up. It's totally there as an option for you. Oh, they got Sweet Surrender over there on the ground.
Yeah, but we're all full.
Oh yeah, we're set.
Unless
We're
we
good.
just want to.
No, let's keep the. That arm isn't even that exciting. You just get to heal, and you don't need to heal when you're this good.
All right.
趣味の悪い観葉植物だ
So Goob comes in, he's like, 9 out of 10, huh? Let's see. And it goes right into this. This is 10 out of 10. This live action cutscene nonsense.
なるほ
I
ど
love it.
こういうのは燃やしちまうに限るな
That sword makes these rats.
Oh, there's the theme.
Like that? And have some more. Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. There's a part of me that deep down,
They're everywhere.
and I feel like this is like maybe not is like a sacrilegious kind of thing. I think I like Nero more than Dante.
There's definitely a section of the fan base that really firmly believes
Gave you that one.
Nero is the superior main character of the series.
Like I love Dante. I love Dante so much, but
Oh.
I just really kind of like all of Nero's dumb things. Like instead of having 2 guns, he's got like one big revolver that has 2 barrels in it. He's got a gun that, or a sword that has a motorcycle throttle on it. Like that's so dumb. There you go. Get those achievements. Shoutouts. The van is so tall.
どういう意味だ
あの兵士の言葉から考察するに、町は今も魔界化を進めているようだ。放っておけば完全
Is there a giveaway? No giveaway. Just hanging out and having a good
この
time.
町だけでなく、
Yep.
Sorry,
Watching-
Gary.
We're just watching these really cheesy cutscenes.
Yeah.
It's great.
But if you are enjoying what you see, you should definitely take the time to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single stream we do. Stream every weekday at 11 a.m. Pacific. All sorts of games, early gameplay, live gameplay with you guys, just everything. And we'd like it if you stuck around. So I'm gonna miss you if you don't.
教団の資料見せてやったろ。
Why with the live action? So it's kind of a thing that I'm really down with, and I forced Alessandro to play with it. It kind of, I feel like it's a good filter to kind of not spoil a lot of things, maybe.
了解。
No, actually, this is one of the rare.
That's actual mocap.
Yep.
That was pretty good. But also, it's just silly, and I feel like I want to have a good time watching and sharing these cool live-action cutscenes with all you guys. These cutscenes are better than any giveaway prizes.
That's the spirit. Thank you, Gray Fox.
I like it.
なんだよか。
Give us Cyberpunk gameplay and we'll be okay. Hey, the minute we're able to get you guys Cyberpunk gameplay, believe me, we'll get it to you. Like literally as soon as we can, because we're very excited for that game.
うるせえガキどもも一緒だけど。
It seems like they put more effort in making the Devil Bringer than any other prop.
Oh yeah.
During this production.
Like someone actually had to go and paint that, mold it. So if you're not entirely up on what this is that we're watching, included in the deluxe edition of the game, they have an option to watch the live action like concept footage for when they kind of laid out the cutscenes in the game. So this is what would actually be happening in the game, but being acted out by the live action actors. It's just like a completely optional thing you can do if you want to. It's silly, it's funny, it's a good time. I really like it. It's almost 3 gigabytes of cutscenes. I believe it. Oh, those blood effects are spot on. Are they the voice actors from the game too? I don't know if they're the voice actors for the game.
Well, there's 2 voice tracks in the game. There's the English VO, and there's also the Japanese voice track.
Oh, so we do have dual audio
Yes.
going on. That's good.
That is a day 1 update as well. So we haven't
nice.
actually gotten to test that out ourselves yet.
See that man disappear into nothing? I can't believe Nero lost his arm. Someone should give him a hand. I get 1 pun in a stream. Tay gets upset if I do more.
Is GameSpot located in LA? We're kind of all over the place, really, but right now we're streaming in San Francisco.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're the San Francisco hangout group.
Yep. All right.
The freeze frame every time it gets me. Does Nero have demon powers, or are they just in his arm? You know, that's what you gotta play the game to find out, Ventus. I mean, he has to use Devil Breakers after he loses his arm, obviously, but there's mysteries afoot. There's stories to solve.
All your questions will be answered.
All your answers will be answered.
And all your answers will be answered.
Give the glove the employee of the month. Heck yeah.
だったら歩いていくさ。
ちょっと待って。渡すの忘れてた。
Hand it to the punch funny. Hey, nailed it.
なんだよこれ。
モリソンからの手紙だ。
We got these notes. It's been 30 years.
Shall we go through or just skip?
We don't have to read it. It's fine.
All right.
But there are some definitely worthwhile notes to read in the game when you get them. Check out that stuff.
That particular letter was from a character named Morrison, who's quite prominent throughout this game, but he also made his first appearance in the DMC anime series.
So this game acknowledges the anime.
Yes. There's also another character from the anime series that gets a call out in this game.
What is Nero doing up at 5:32 a.m. on June 15th?
Well, we're gonna find out.
I guess so.
All right. We happy with this loadout?
Yeah, I'd say hit it. It's
Alright.
fine. We can if it comes down to it, we can destroy some stuff, pick up some new things. We just rock with it. Yeah, this is only the beginning of the game. We don't even have the regular cutscenes on, so it's I'd almost say this is pretty spoiler free outside of like, oh no, Nero can spin around in the air again. Oh, the spawn in is so good. Go say hi. Yeah.
What are you, lonely? Hurry up and get moving.
Come on.
Come on. So this is the demo level. We'll be able to see the full, like, what the demo area was supposed to be.
Yep. I'm sure many players who spent, I don't know, at this point, hours in the demo were very familiar, but with this level. But there's quite a bit that they cut out from that demo. There.
The entire hotel section, namely being the thing.
What'd you say?
Oh, this is the fight that everyone practices on. This is the one. Badass. Can you use that as a hoverboard? He can't use that one as a hoverboard, but he can use the other one as a hoverboard.
Let's
Switch it up.
over
Oh, there you go. And you've got it literally as the next one. Do some sweet skateboard tricks. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm just gonna... This song slaps so hard. I got caught up in the moment. I may have turned that up too much, but that's fine.
It's all good, man.
That song deserves to be blasted.
You were into it.
I was feeling it. Is this from the demo? Yeah, so this is the demo area, but it's the full demo area.
Well, it's the full level.
The full proper level, yeah. I feel like the Exceed stuff is much easier to pull off in this game.
Yeah, it's a little more forgiving.
Which I definitely appreciate because I almost have used it before. Yeah, Punchline is definitely up there for like top devil breakers.
Yeah.
Savage.
Guess who's getting their ass kicked?
Keep that music going. We just need the Bloody Palace mode to come out.
Here's this really interesting.
The Pasta Breaker.
You know what? Let's.
I like it because it's kind of like a punchline that you can't ride.
Yep.
But
It's also got this little thing.
yeah, see, I like the little ding. The ding also lets you know when it comes back from like hitting an enemy a whole bunch.
Like this.
It's just
To this place.
just a real good look. Is Mega Man ARM Xbox exclusive? No, it's in. It's not a pre-order one, or is it?
It is a pre-order.
Okay, so it's a pre-order bonus. I wasn't sure if it was a deluxe only thing or not, but it's in all the versions. Do you have to tap real fast to rev your sword? So it's more of like a cadenced kind of like hit it once, hit it again kind of thing. Because if you tap it too fast, you'll just kind of like rev it and it won't really go anywhere. So you can do that.
Yeah.
So the timing thing is like right after a swing, you can charge it up instantly. There's also a taunt that can charge it. Did you do an air taunt back there? Because
Yes,
I feel
I
like you
did.
did perfect. Air taunts are in and they're my favorite thing.
Let's get airborne.
Yeah, let's get airborne.
Riding high.
And these guys are throwback enemies, right?
I
Yeah.
believe they're from Devil May Cry 3.
Yeah, there are three boys. The ones that ruined the pizza party. That was Pasta Arm that's still on. So So I'm gonna restrict myself to only turning up the volume when you get to like an A or an S rank. So I don't want to get too crazy with it. Off you go.
All right, let's use this up.
You're gonna get that full charge. There you go. Yeah, so that just changes your attacks, is what it is?
Yep. It disables the lock-on.
But you just start going everywhere.
Yeah.
It's getting bigger. Bang, bang, bang. Pull my devil trigger. Oh, no!
That's
It's okay, you got the breaker arm now. Or the buster arm. Yeah, just drop him. Yes! No more pizza for Dante. Can't believe it.
Alright, good old Overture.
Is there an option to watch all the live action cutscenes in a row, Bob Jones is asking?
Yes.
Oh, cool. So you can just watch them in one go if you feel like. Does it make you feel like a superhero? It makes you feel like a Super Nero.
That wasn't as good as your other one.
No, it wasn't as good as the other one, which is why I kind of was like, oh, was that really worth it? Do I regret this? Yes. Am I glad I did it anyway? Probably. Gotta let it out. Gotta let it out. All right, so this is a part that wasn't in the demo. This cutscene definitely wasn't in the demo. The screen of him just in the distance.
Expert noodles.
We've got a lot of people who are showing up.
Yep.
So you can actually see him over there fighting. Like, that's actually a person who's doing that.
Trying to stop me. Oh, whatever shall I do?
You gotta slap the Nidhogg into the tube.
Yeah, I can make this work.
We'll forever remember Super Nero. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Gray Fox. I'm sorry to everyone. Anyway, if you want hard-hitting, dumb things like that, you're in the right place.
Should have just hacked my way through.
That's a good point.
He doesn't seem like a demon to me.
He doesn't seem like a demon to me.
Wait, which way did I come from again?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd put that in my pocket. It's kind of really gross. It's a real gross looking creature. Badass. You can also get different call-outs for your style rankings, right?
Yep. There's an option to switch it over to other characters.
So it's all mostly just characters then who do the voices for like Dante and Nero and all them? Or?
It's specific for each character actually.
Oh, okay.
So like Dante, his style announcer, I guess you can call it, will switch over to Morrison.
Oh, okay.
And he's got his own lines, like
This again?
like when you're ranking up to like A and above, like he'll shout out, work off that debt, man.
So it's more than just like a badass.
Oh
or
yeah, no, they got their own lines.
They've got actual commentary that they've got to say.
Yeah. If you drop your ranking, he'll be like, "Oh, dumbass."
Back to D for dumbass. I got it. So I've got to ask, because you've been playing on one of the harder difficulties for a couple of days now. Is this just like you're trivially just kind of like whatever about this now? Like you feel pretty confident about what you're doing?
No, I mean I'm still learning.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like no one's ever quite like perfect at a game like this.
Except for Dongiri.
Yes.
Who amazes me every video I watch.
I am very much looking forward to seeing what he can do with this game.
Big same.
Like, proper. Like, he's been doing some cool stuff with the demo.
Slap the Nidhogg in the thing. I've actually gotten to the point where I skipped the Nidhogg stuff, because you can just press start and skip like the cutscene, because it's real gross.
Yeah. You do this quite often throughout the game, though.
Yeah.
There's this thing. Forgot to show it off.
Oh yeah, you can do a photo mode.
Photo mode.
So you get some cool pictures of your stylish combos and post them up to the net and show your friends that you're really good at Devil May Cry.
Yeah, he's a little awkward in this like pose. But,
that's fine, but it gives
I like
you
the
good
lighting.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yep.
You got cool pictures. So this is the normal difficulty, only because it's the hardest one that they have at the beginning. I forced Alessandro to play on my file because he has some very spoilery things on his.
Yep.
He's playing on a much harder difficulty.
There's a secret mission right here.
Got some cool secret missions hidden around.
Yep. We've got a lot more stuff to say about DMC5 in the next.
Oh yeah.
Well, starting tomorrow, actually, we'll be rolling out some more content.
Yeah, we've had some considerable time with this, and we've got some really cool stuff. So, like Alessandro says, keep it here.
I didn't quite say that.
You didn't say it that way, but I did. We got some rad things.
All right, let's use this up.
Hello. Yeah. Yeah. So you can tap that out. Yep. So I feel like a lot of people don't know that you can tap that out. Hold on.
You can.
Are you done?
I can't not do it.
Let's get airborne.
Almost that triple S.
Oh yeah, looking good, baby. Make love to the camera. Woo, work it.
Nero's maybe taking it a little too far, but that's okay.
Getting really sick of this.
There's no such thing as DMC3. We ruined the timeline. DMC3 was a good time. I'm down with it. I'll be posting all of my pictures on my GeoCities website. I look forward to seeing them, Gray Fox. Is it 1 hour into the years? I think we've still got a bit to go. At least here on the West Coast, it's still a few hours off. It's true. It's 6 skills. You have to do it. The game was telling me. It's all there. So it is the Buster Arm you have to have too to do a lot of like the boss kind of like cool finishers. Which also is a reason why I almost always have a Buster Arm on me. Because you know I'm about that. There's DMC2 and then there's DMC4. This actually caught me by surprise. I didn't expect it when it first happened. Oh, I see Robinson's trying to call out the demons in the chat. God, the enemy variety is really good too. Like, these guys are really fun to fight just because after you get the hit on them, they get angry. Yeah! Get out of my sight! Please look forward to my awful Nero voice acting pattern. I'm gonna be putting out. Never talk about the reboot, but I like the reboot.
The reboot is actually one of my favorite DMC games, specifically the Definitive Edition.
Oh yeah, the Definitive Edition fixes a lot. But I enjoyed that game. I'll talk about it a lot. I mean, I still love 3. I like the gameplay a lot in 4. 1 was fun. 2 was a game you could play with your eyes and hands. Don't talk about 2. Don't talk about 2.
I feel like 2 is the one we can ignore.
I feel like all of us as Devil May Cry fans should just agree that 2, like even the people who made 2 are like 2 isn't great. Like that should be the thing we all are together on.
Should we answer this call or just head over to the boss?
Do you feel like you need anything else?
I think I'm good.
All right, hit it, dude. I'm down. Yeah, I feel like the reboot, while definitely did some odd things with Dante, I was kind of down with it. Oh, he's just throwing cars. Huh. It had some of the best level design. It had some great music. The combat was a little bit weird, but also very fun. I like it, and I wouldn't mind, just like YouTube, I wouldn't mind a sequel to it at some point. But I'm also very happy that we have. Very happy that we have this. I'm happy that we have a mainline entry too, but I feel like they both can exist.
That's our next boss, guys.
Oh, he crushed it. The superimposed picture of him just hanging out. So I have a question about the cameo system. If you legit watch one of the main characters die, does that mean that... Hey, that's actually a good question. I'm wondering if it just... Maybe they just drop out and maybe the computer takes over or something. I don't know. I haven't actually sat there and watched it, so could be it.
Well, during some encounters, when you're using like either ghost data or another character, or another player, you'll see their character sort of get dropped down to their knees. So
yeah. Oh.
I'm wondering if there's. I actually mostly played with just ghost data for the most part. So I'm wondering if there's maybe a revive mechanic.
Maybe. So just if this is your first time seeing one of these cutscenes because you just joined us, this is entirely optional.
Yeah.
It's included in the deluxe edition. And we thought we'd just use it because it's silly, and it kind of shields you from a lot of spoilers, I guess.
So players have already seen this cutscene many times already.
So it's just a fun, silly thing that is entirely optional. Don't get worried or stressed out about it. It's all good. We still got very, very good cutscenes done in the engine. Yeah, it's real silly though. This boss fight is actually pretty cool.
Yep.
I like that it transitions a lot. Was that on his head? I think that's meant to represent the horns that he has. So we're about to get that first transition now. Tremble before my might. It's true, the game hasn't been out yet, so the people who've been playing are just pretty much the people who have been reviewing or the people who have been doing YouTube stuff. The early access kind of thing. So you've got that Buster arm ready, you know you've got to do it.
Yep. Just waiting for the right moment.
Exactly. Also got the building collapsing. Looks very good. Oh. See, I want to make sure that you knew, because I saw you winding up. I saw you were like, oh man, what are these weird live action cutscenes? That's just bonus. That's just bonus, baby.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Let's see. Which one wants to play?
Oh, you can Bob Jones. You can watch them by themselves. Maybe I accidentally messed up when I said it. But you said that you can watch them without actually going through the game, right?
Yes.
Just to double down. Yeah, I've always liked I've just got weird like hot Devil May Cry controversial opinions coming up left and right. I always kind of like Nero. I like DMC. I like Nero. I'm conflicted as to if I like Nero or Dante more. I like both of them a lot. Let's see. You just run the other way. You can outrun it. You're fine.
No.
You can outrun it.
No, I'm gonna get swept.
No, you're fine. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Oh, I'm thinking I'm good. All right.
Yeah, you can actually outrun it. I knew because I ran out of Devil Breakers my first time doing it, and I was like, oh no.
Which one wants to play?
He's got to get tired real soon. Come on, dude.
You can hit it back.
We got you with his... Yeah! Wait, that's it! Yeah.
I'm too far.
Okay, you got this. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah! Badass! You didn't throw him into the tower, but you threw him, and that's what matters. Raiden from Revengeance is the best DMC character. That's the kind of take I'm here for. Jetstream Sam. Get him going too. Oh man, that bird guy's earning his paycheck again. Oh, this is the best part. I'm so happy we made it to this one. Because he shoots a full-grown man dressed up as a cat out of his arm. How could you not like this as a bonus? It's so great. Oh my god. Go poke him. Got him. So I think at this point it's worth mentioning, I think we're going to be going for another half hour.
Okay.
And then we'll wrap up. But there's still so much to see. So much to do, so much to see.
Yep. I believe the next mission will actually be playing as V.
Perfect. So if you want to see what V is like, what he's all about. Should have been available for everyone. What up, Red Hulk? Good to see ya. Are there subtitles? So, I figured out later on that there's an option to turn on the subtitles so you can actually understand this. But I feel like this is it might enhance it.
Yeah, it feels better that we don't have the subtitles.
Yeah. Leaving everything entirely up to context clues and then context clues on top of people already trying to interpret things. Like,
I know what's going on because I've already played the game like 3 times already. So.
I mean, I know V's talking to Nero and Nico showed up in her car. There's a cat and a bird. So there are scenes sometimes where the mocap actors come in. It's very, very seldom though, but it's mostly this. Thank goodness I found this trash. I've been looking for it everywhere. Look at that S ranking. Killing it.
I could have done better.
Yeah, those subtitles got to work really hard to make everything make sense.
Huh. And Expert Noodles did.
They were there.
Pretty good job. You know, let's give them a stylish rank.
I feel like I'm just gonna give everyone stylishes. It's like why wouldn't I? I feel like everyone's styling in their own way. So there are some storyboard things that pop up too. It doesn't happen as much later on. It happened kind of at the beginning. But yeah.
Like
right that.
Now.
There you go. Perfect. Perfect timing. I made you a new arm.
材料はこっち持ちだろ。
仕事には対価が必要だ。私のような一流の仕事にはな。
だったらもっと頑丈なの作れよ。いちいち壊れて大変なんだよ。
お前が攻撃を食らわなきゃいいだけだ。これ以上に機能美がない。芸術家つけてるじゃねえじゃんよ。芸術家？操作悪いか？私の祖父は45口径の芸術家と言われた男性。
The man, the picture of the grandma. But the Birdman, he's got like he's got 2 modes. One where he's flapping around, and another one where he's got this like hand puppet that he just perches up on things. He's the best actor of all of them. I'm going to leave this van now. See you later. This is the kind of Capcom I want to see. Hell yeah. What is this? These are the live-action cutscenes from the deluxe edition of Devil May Cry 5. Interweave between the gameplay, you can watch the sort of... I don't know what the technical term for them is.
Well, they're
like concepts.
These are pre-visual.
Yeah.
They used they had these cutscenes made so the animators and actual artists working on the game could use them as reference.
Yeah.
So.
You might need to change the character, or you play as Nero first and then you play as V. That's how it goes.
We play as V in the next mission.
But they're entirely optional, so don't worry if you're worried that's what Devil May Cry is going to look like. It's just an extra bonus thing that I forced Alessandro into doing.
I'm having fun though. This is nice.
Hey, as long as you're having fun, that's what counts.
Let's switch things up. There's this really cool arm called the Rawhide.
Oh, Rawhide's a good time. They just take a bunch of toys and throw them around. It's true. They've got those figures. Bring another punchline.
And yeah, we're good.
Yeah, the acted out storyboard. So it's all cool visual concept stuff, and it's oftentimes very silly.
I wonder if the people performing those are really mortified right now because
they're like, oh no, I didn't realize that was going to be put in a.
You told me that no one was going to see this.
Oh man, they're probably really jazzed about it though. They're like, oh sweet, people actually get to see what we do. But yeah, we should try to do an interview with these people. Yeah. Like what is it like? What's a day in the life of what you do? Where's the Mega Buster? We were using it a little bit earlier. We'll probably find another one here soon. We don't have one in our loadout now, currently.
怠け者の相棒で困るぜまったく。
Hit it.
Use the wire hook to your advantage, unless you want to stretch your arm out.
What'd you say?
I didn't quite catch that. How do you get the live action version of the cutscenes? So they're included in the deluxe edition of the game. I don't know if they're going to be made DLC later or anything, but right now that's how we know how to get it. Interview with the bird actor, that's what I want. I want to see how he's living, because I know it's good. So Rawhide it's the like weird kind of like wire one that you spin around you a whole bunch, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Think I'll handle the closer one first.
That's
Gotta
fair,
start
Nero.
somewhere.
You gotta start somewhere. Well, so we've got another person. We haven't had a single instance of the DMC crew popping up. So that's exciting.
Yeah, since we were playing before the game has been, you know, actually launched for everyone, we've basically been like mostly stuck with like Ghost Data, and particularly from the actual developers. So when you see an instance that says DMC crew, that you're playing with the developer Ghost Data.
Yeah. So you're in good hands, basically. Out of the way. Yeah, that whipping looks real cool. Saving my money for Sekiro, but I'll be picking this up eventually. Hey, you know, sometimes you gotta prioritize. That's how it goes. I'm very excited for Sekiro too. And you can rest assured that as soon as we can show you guys more of that, we just had a preview thing go up yesterday.
The super reliable Phil Hornshaw wrote the preview for Sekiro, and he had a lot of really interesting things to say about it.
Yeah. It's definitely one to keep an eye on.
Yep.
And we'll definitely show you guys more of that as soon as we can too.
Oh no, I got hit. I hate getting hit.
Dude, I hate getting hit too. What platform is this on? This is being played on the Xbox One X. The DFC Ghost Crew data should just be the bird actor playing. Bring us more bird actor! I wonder if there's like an IMDb credit for that. I want to see what else that person's done. But yeah, it's on PS4, Xbox, and PC, like Robinson said. How do you get the one that spins around you? It's a different arm called Rawhide. And you just, to unlock all of them, you kind of just play through the game. I think they unlock like, what, 2 at a time?
Yeah.
So as you get further, you get more options.
You'll pretty much get most of the Devil Breakers pretty early on. But Nero will actually get a lot more upgrades over the course of the game that you wouldn't get at the beginning.
Yeah. Some secrets going on here. There you go.
There we go. And
there are a lot of golden orbs in this map, is what I've come to realize. Be gone! It's kind of weird that the battle theme is like kicking up as you're like trying to fight this thing that's just scurrying away from you. have a feeling that Birdman won't make it to the end of the game. I hope he does. I want to see more of that beautiful bird boy. For the very first DMC, it was so cool. Haven't played it since 4. Game was released on PS3 and Sony didn't use trophies yet. So much like awesome. Yeah, it's kind of like a lot of people have been saying that it's definitely one of their favorite DMCs, I believe. So like if you enjoyed those, you're probably gonna enjoy this. Oh, Dragon's Dogma's a good time too. Capcom might just be killing it this year, like, completely. We're only, like, what, 3 months in, and they've already got 2 fantastic games that are, I feel like, are going to show up on a lot of people's Game of the Year lists at the end of the year. Like...
But they've also got, speaking of Dragon's Dogma, they have the Switch release coming up next month.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, Dragon's Dogma, to me, is one of the... I get it, it's one of the more underappreciated games, actually, because I guess initially it didn't do so well, but over the years, thanks to the PC release and also the PS4 and Xbox One release, it sort of, I guess, found more popularity, which it totally deserved.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Now the roots are
It's true. This is not IGN. This is 200% GameSpot. Very different places. Though both of our offices are on the same street. It's a weird time. Dude on the left. Oh, that's me. I'm on the left. Previous DMC5 was what happened before. The last DMC game that came out was like a reboot, so it wasn't like in the timeline of regular DMC. So it was done by a different developer, trying to do a different take on something that was already there, which is what a reboot kind of is defined. But
roots have to be coming from somewhere.
technically, the last DMC game in this line was 4. So. Release-wise, also like timeline-wise, they changed it on us from what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, they did. The before this game came out, the present like established timeline was Devil May Cry 3, 1, 4, then 2, but
And
now
then 5,
this then 5. But now, according to the developers, they've moved around DMC2 a little bit because now it's 3, 1. 4, 2, then 5. So
Yeah.
kind of confuses things a little bit, but at the same time, they don't really make too many mentions to DMC2 in this game, so kind of really doesn't matter, I guess.
Yeah,
but
it's an odd choice.
yeah.
But
Though there was a novel that they released actually, which is sort of a prequel, like sort of I guess to set up the story for this game. In Japan, it's not out in the U.S., but they do make mentions to some of the characters from DMC2 in that.
yeah,
So you find out what happened to Lucia and that particular like island where that game was set. She's still around. She's fine. Everything's cool. She's just hanging out.
Anarchist wants to know: do you think you'd win in a fight against Dante? In real life, I probably wouldn't fight Dante. We'd probably just end up being like good pals, and we'd like, I don't know, eat pizza, and we'd go off and do something really cool.
I think you and Dante would get along great.
I think we'd be good pals. But no, God, the man is like part demon. There's no way I'd be able to actually beat him in a fight. I'm just a lazy person who plays games all the time. God, this theme is so good. I do like that they took the dynamic music from DMC though. That's a really big thing.
Yeah, I'm happy to see them reuse that.
It's a very good call.
DMC, Ninja Theory's DMC in particular had a lot of really great quality of life, like additions that they made to the sort of the classic formula. So there's a lot of good done in that game, and I am a bit bummed out we're not going to get a sequel to that, probably ever, because Ninja Theory now is owned by Microsoft.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy we got it still.
We even got a redone version that fixed a lot of it, which is pretty rad.
And again, I strongly believe it's one of the best DMC games ever, Definitive Edition in particular.
How do I start a chat where this place is too peaceful? We're just trying to relax and have a good time. We're so close. I was really worried that even mentioning DMC would cause people to kind of go off, but it seems like people are kind of like, oh yeah, it's kind of good points. I'm like, hell yeah.
It's a really sore subject for a lot of fans.
Yeah, which is understandable.
Yeah.
But yeah. Gameplay makes you want to buy the game. Dang, you're selling copies by playing the game. We need to slow you down.
Try to slow it down.
No, don't slow it down. You're good. Also, you don't even have all the attacks available to you because this is like a partially completed file. You're doing a pretty good job adjusting to not having all of it available.
Bingo.
Bingo. You gotta do that sweet jump, shoot jump nonsense. Oh, you get to fight the scissor boy. So did you ever figure out the flashing thing with them yet?
Oh yes, that happens when their scissors break. Then they'll basically they'll open up their. There is actually a secret mission where you have to defeat one of these Sin Scissors within 15 seconds. And, I was able to do it. Or, sorry, Death Scissors.
They look really spooky in this game. Oh yeah, Sekiro, DMC, MK11, Days Gone. There are so many games happening.
And The Division.
Oh yeah, and The Division.
The Division comes out, man, a little more than a week.
You want me to follow you?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
You bring that shit
It's
to
gonna
me.
be a thing. I'm not even a fan of this franchise, but this looks really good. See? It's... I like that you can still get games so far into franchises that could possibly still bring people in.
Yep.
Like, the fact that someone thinks that DMC5 looks really cool and might give it a go, and maybe even find one of their favorite franchises, even this late into the series run, is such a cool thing.
Got one more.
So, Satrio? I hope I said that right. Proposes the question, best title in 2019 so far? How do you feel?
It's really great, but so for me, Resident Evil 2 is still my favorite game of this year.
Dang.
That's the game to beat.
Hey, between two Capcom games, that's not a bad way to be.
Yeah, I mean, I know you were talking about this earlier, but Capcom has had an amazing year so far, and we're not even we're barely a quarter of the way through the year, and
yeah.
I mean, last year they had Monster Hunter World as well, which is it's currently their best-selling game ever.
Yeah, which is wild because
it's a Monster Hunter.
Everyone who loves Monster Hunter is like, "Hey, yo, put that on a console, Capcom, and we'll all buy it." And they're like, "Nah, you guys won't." And then they finally did, and now look where it is.
Yeah, and also Monster Hunter is such a really it's a difficult game.
It's a very difficult game.
It's not easy to get into.
Yeah.
And, but I mean, it sold well, and people were really. It seems like people were more invested in Monster Hunter than ever now.
Yeah.
So.
Which makes me really happy because I love Monster Hunter, and now I have more friends to play with.
think I'm good.
Yeah, it's fair.
Actually, you know what? No, the thing I love about Nico the most is that
Is her entrances?
Yes.
Yeah,
This
because
is-
you gotta get one of those.
This is one of my favorites.
So we got 7 minutes left. This is a boss fight coming
Yep.
up, right?
Yep.
So we just do that boss fight and maybe we can call it on that.
All right.
You got to make sure you got one of those Buster arms so you can do the grab on this guy because it's really cool.
All right.
You're up, Nico.
Just dropping out of the ceiling, because of course.
You know I got you covered, asshole.
Switch things up. All right, where is the? There we go.
See, I'd really love either DLC or like a definitive edition of this where you actually can play as like Trish and Lady and maybe even Nico somehow.
You know, Nico would be a fun character to play
Yeah.
as. It.
I don't know
She's got
how
a-
she would play, but
Yeah, I don't know how that would work either. But I mean, I don't know, I'm sure Capcom can figure something out.
yeah, like I don't know, maybe she uses like gadgets a whole bunch or something, or
She makes all of the Devil Breakers. So.
yeah, exactly.
You know what, Ben? I'm sorry, I gotta buy something. Like,
Oh no, definitely buy things, please. Is after tonight, I'm not looking at this Xbox save at all anymore because I'll have my copy.
There we go.
That's a very important move. I think that was actually the next one I was going to go for. Yeah, you probably want that. Also, the music that plays inside of the van is very good.
Mhm.
Feeling good?
Yeah, I'm good. All right.
God, 8 hours seems so far away, but I'm so ready. I almost forgot we had these cutscenes on because it's been so long since we'd seen them. So this is what this boss is supposed to look like. It's entirely on point. Oh, he's so fast. Oh, man. The man playing with the toy to make him do the flips.
だけど話が早いのは嫌いじゃないぜ。
You'll never be able to avoid my falling paper, Nero. So that's what they actually look like.
So this boss is named Artemis, and fans will probably recognize that name as one of the weapons in DMC3. So
true.
this is them in that weapon in the true demonic form.
These are the hints, the tips.
Yep.
So positive. I try my hardest, Red Hulk. I try to be as positive as I can, cause like, who wants to hang out and be down on everything all the time? Though I'm gonna admit, anyone who was here for the Left Alive stream earlier this week, I'm still feeling the effects of that. If the scene is in the final game somehow, I'll be happy. It's so if you're not sure what you just watched, it's the live action cutscene DLC that's included in the deluxe edition of the game. So it's there for you. It's just in the slightly more expensive version. I've been spoiled by live action cutscenes. CG won't cut it anymore. Oh.
Oh.
I don't know what they're doing exactly, but
She's gonna do a really nasty attack.
okay, because that never happened in my fight. There we go. Whew. Get the grab, get the grab, get the grab. Yeah! Stab it. Rev it up. Oh, I love it so much. And that's why I always have a Buster arm.
Let's see. Which
Oh no, I got hit.
Yeah, Left Alive was a heck of a thing. I believe the deluxe edition is only $10 more though, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on it. When I bought this game, I didn't look at how much it cost because I knew I was going to buy it either way. But if it is just $10 more, the content that it includes is entirely worth it. Because you also get old songs, just a whole bunch of bonus things. There it is, just like that. And we've got, you know what? We'll let this last cutscene play out, and we'll see where it goes, and then we'll call it for today. Oh no! The people lined up with the pieces of ripped up paper.
Oh man.
I love it. It is just an extra $10. Crime says they picked it up during the stream. Heck yeah. DMC3 has the best OST. You can play that Devil May Cry 3 music if you get that deluxe edition. Uh-oh. Is it out yet? Not yet. It's out tonight.
At 9 p.m.
9
Pacific?
p.m. Pacific, 12 midnight Eastern. It's technically tomorrow, but those are the times that it goes live. It's gonna shoot it up. Yeah. And the S rank again. Heck yeah.
Sweet.
So I think this is a good time to break it up. It's 12:30 on the nose.
Wow.
Perfect timing. Almost like we planned it.
And let's give this guy.
Give them a thumbs up. Yeah. So I'm gonna bring it over to the camera, and I'm gonna say thank you everyone for hanging out with us. It was a wonderful time. Thank you, Alessandro, for taking us through Devil May Cry 5 with your stylish combo and your cool knowledge that you've got from all of your time. Check out the history of Devil May Cry. Alessandro put a lot of time and effort into researching that, and Jean-Luc and Richard put a lot of time into editing it. It's a very good time. Get caught up before you start playing tonight. Rev up your swords. Charge your guns.
Yep. And also check out our review that
Yes.
Matt Espinelli wrote. He did an amazing job, just getting his thoughts down to the page, and it's a great review. Check
Yeah,
it out.
and we're gonna have the more in-depth video review where we answer questions from you guys coming up sometime. I feel like that's on the way, so be ready for that. But it'd be cool. Stay in school. Play Yakuza. Play Danganronpa. Play Devil May Cry 5. And see you later. You want to say anything else to anyone?
Yep.
You good or?
Yeah, I mean, just hope everyone enjoys the game. It's easily one of probably my favorite game of the series so far.
Heck yeah!
Just a really fantastic return to sort of the classic DMC action, and it's pretty much everything that the longtime fans have wanted. So
there you go. Buckle up. The party's getting crazy. I'm gonna keep holding out because I'm trying to remember how to hit the buttons.
All right.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
See you later. Keep it cool.